Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to episode 127 of Stash Watch. Yeah, it's basically where I talk about what's new in the stash this week, basically what new chocolate or crispy or sweet products or anything really that I bought this week. So we talk about those. Yeah, so quite an interesting one. And as always, I'm buying more things. Just can't get through them quick enough, and there's always a backlog in the channel, so there we go. But it's a nice problem to have, I guess, isn't it really? So there we are. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, I've also set up a goal as well. Basically I thought I could do, basically do a Q&A session or something along those lines. If I get 5 super chats, and I'll be a cumulative total. Cumulative, is that the word? Hope it is. Yeah, so basically, so after I've got 5 super chats in total, then I'll do that. So it will carry over basically. So I've aimed for 1 every session, and we'll see what happens. So I think Rick gave me a super chat a couple of weeks back, so we'll count that. So we're basically I'm 1/5 of the way through to getting there. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, YouTube is not that intelligent as far as its goals and stuff is concerned. You can't make it that interesting, this, that, and the other. So basically, I'm having to sort of be creative with it. Really, is the gist of it. So there we go. Hello Andrew, hello buddy, how's things going? Hope you're doing well. Don't know if you've heard yet, but the best chocolate news of 2025 came out yesterday. What's that, Andrew? What's that? It's not quite Friday. Oh, okay. I was. Well, I did hear something or other yesterday, but basically I couldn't find what it was. Long story short is, I think there's some new bar or something back out at B&M or Home Bargains, something like that. I don't know if that's what it is. I couldn't see what it was though. I think when I clicked the link, it was one of those where you have to pay to see it or something like that. So I didn't see it. So what is that? What is it? Anything? Hopefully it's as good as. Hopefully my excitement is. Yes, is. I'm on 10 talks basically. I'm on 10 talks. Yeah, but I hope you're doing well, Andrew. Good to see you. Yes, basically. So that's where I go through what I've bought this week, essentially, is the gist of it. Now, there's a few things, as always, but I still haven't managed to get the Brownie Yorkie yet. I just can't find it anywhere, although I'd have a suspicion there might be a couple of places that I could get it, but I've not been there yet, so I might try this week. I've still not found it. They're bringing back White Maltesers. They've got it since 2014, and they're apparently coming back by popular demand. They'll shop for late June, early July. Used to really like them. Oh, I do remember you mentioning those. Yeah, they did have those sort of knockoff ones in Poundland, didn't they, for a long time? Well, not really knockoff, home brand ones, really, I guess. So interesting one. So fingers crossed, Andrew. Fingers crossed, yeah. Hopefully. I know they've done like offshoots of Malteser pots, haven't they, with white chocolate and things like this. Like the white chocolate bunnies and truffles and all this and the other they did. But for some reason, never actual Maltesers, never released those back again. No, so very good. Yeah, they've done about time really. I don't know why they've taken so long. So there we go. But yeah, hopefully they'll stick around. Hopefully, they won't be a limited edition. Interesting one. Yeah, I'm apprehensive a bit because I've always been. I'm never quite sure whether when I've had the white chocolate sort of like Malteser products like bunnies and truffles and things. I've always thought they're okay, but I've always thought the white chocolate kind of conflicts a bit with the Maltese taste. So I'll be interested to see how these go. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm glad they're coming back though, Andrew. I know you've been really looking forward to this for a long time. And so fingers crossed then they'll be as good as you remember. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Yes, and yes, your other comments still not. I've got like 2 screens, one that I can click on things to see the comments, and one where I can actually see the live feed. And your other comment about the fries 5 cents just hasn't actually come in yet, so I can click on it. So hopefully we'll do it at some point soon. So I do have. I think I've still got the opportunity to. Oh, there we go. There it is. Now I need to bring back fries 5 cents. That is one I don't understand why they've not. Well, I do understand it because it's obviously cost, but since they've done more than 5 flavors. I don't know why they've just not done it really. It's a shame. It'd be nice for them to do it, just as a limited edition one, just to. I don't know. I'm sure it would get like it'd become quite popular online. It'd go virally sort of thing, won't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully they'll do that. I really wish they would. It just seems, especially when they do the they do the what's it called? Well, the Cadbury snack in Australia. So it's possible. So I'll see if I can do. Let's see. Can I actually do? Let's have a look. Can I gift memberships? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's not showing up if I can, so I don't know. I thought I could, but it doesn't look like I can. So so maybe I've gifted all 10. I didn't think I'd done really. Let's have a look, see if I've actually done all memberships. I didn't think I'd done, but maybe I have. What week is it? Yeah, shouldn't have done really. So it could be YouTube's nonsense again, causing trouble. Basically where I just can't, trying to do things and it just won't let me do certain things because it's a bit of a pain. So I'll have a quick, let's have a quick look, see if I can see. Let's have a look if I can work out YouTube's Menu as well, which is always another problem, yes. Which typically I can't at the moment. There we go, don't know. Yeah, let's see. Ah, here we go, found it. Have I gifted out? Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, so I should have 5 more memberships to gift, but I can't seem to do it for the moment for some reason. So don't know why that is. Might be because I've done the goal or something like that. I'm not sure. It does things like this, YouTube, unfortunately, where it won't let. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can click. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one. Unless they've took that away. I don't know. I can't see the option to do that. Oh well, never mind. We'll have to leave it till next week, I guess. Yeah, but there we go. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Maybe we'll try it later on if once the goals disappeared. White Maltese were nice and Malteser truffles, a bit like white Terry's orange, gone for 10 years and brought back. And from memory, there was nicer than regular ones. Well, I'm very excited for these, I must say, because it's just it seems to be a long time coming, really, Andrew. So it's going to be good that they're back for sure. And as you say, maybe the fact that the truffly ones are always a bit. I don't know. I was really excited about the truffle ones first of all, and then they kind of just became a bit. I don't know, a bit mundane, really. I don't know what it was about them. They seemed to sort of really sort of. No, I didn't want to say went off them, but I certainly, yeah, I don't know, just certainly went a bit off them in a way, and just not quite as excited about them. So yeah, so fingers crossed then these the actual white Maltesers will actually hit the spot, and I can't see why they wouldn't really. So yeah, I wish they did like an assortment pack where they had dark white and milk in there. That'd be quite good fun, wouldn't it really? But yes, right, so I've been out and about. So I've got a couple for the member review exclusives here. So I've got, I think I've showed these before. These Cheetos, or was it fiery jalapeno? Yes, and cheese, basically. Quite a typical product. You see these quite frequently, don't you really? But then I saw they also do these twisted. These twisted, does it say twisted there? But they do another one as well, sweet and spicy. And flavour corn puffs. Yes, there we go. So fiery and twisted. Right, so there we go. So I'll try and do a double bill of those at some point soon. So probably a member exclusive, those ones. But there we go. Yes, that's quite an interesting one. And what else have we got there as well? So I think you might have said that you're quite a fan of these, Andrew. I'm not too sure. I can't remember now. But also, we finally got the Marmite Ridge Crisps as well. Yeast extract, lovely, full-on flavour, 100% vegan, 100% something, that's for sure. But then we got these puffs ones as well. Cheese and Marmite. Always do cheese flavour for the like this what's it type affairs, don't they? All right, so there we go. So I'll do a double bill of those as well. Again, probably for the members, I think. Yes, this one's 100% vegetarian. That's 100% vegan. All right. So there we go. It's got the option, I guess. But there we are. So Marmite stuff. Not really. Warning: highly addictive. It says. You won't be able to just eat one. All right. Well, I'm not the biggest Marmite fan, so the fact it says I won't be able to just eat one is probably accurate, but I don't think it means I'll be able to eat more than one, that's for sure. But we shall see, we shall see. You fan of Marmite, let me know. So maybe I'll do a little, let's have a look, see if I can do, yes, sort of poll. Let's have a look. Let's see. Wouldn't it? Okay, right, let's hang on. Alright, okay, let's say alright. Alright, done a bit of a Marmite poll there. Truffle is so common these days in chocolate, especially chocolate assortments. It's not so exciting. Almost every flavour in Cadbury milk trays now are truffle. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's one of those, isn't it now? We've been saying this for quite some time, haven't we? The truffles are just so mundane and boring and everyday. And like you say, things like Cadbury milk tray and other chocolate sections seem to sort of over-rely on them these days, don't they? It just seems to be such a catch-all. Nestle being able to buy inspired by the green triangle quadrille, but it seems just to be a truffle bar. Not too exciting, really. Yeah, well, you've hit the nail on the head there, haven't you? Anything you do like this now is just a kind of truffle, isn't it? So it's quite, yeah, disappointing, really. But they did do one before, didn't they? I'm sure they did a green triangle one. They did the purple one. Maybe it was the orange crunch one. Maybe not. I think they did like a combined one, didn't they? The purple one and green triangle combined bar. I forgot what it was called now, but that wasn't too impressive either for the same kind of reasons, basically. Yeah, so a load of bags of stuff, and I did get these today. I don't know. I heard they're sort of rebranding these or something. Anyway, I saw them in Home Bargains or something like that. Yes, Fox's Party Rings. I thought I'd give them a review, I thought. Did do like a strawberry flavour one, just strawberry flavour, but this one obviously has, well, I assume it has strawberry flavour ones in there, as well as all the others, so I thought, why not just get these? So, obviously the classic. I don't know if they're rebranding these as the same, maybe these are the old ones, I don't know, it doesn't seem to say anything about them being different. But there we go, we'll see. We've got party rings anyway. Fox's party rings, so the classic that they are. Yes, what else? And I've had these in the past, I never got around to reviewing them. So I'll hopefully get these done as well soon, or I'll come to in a second. Also the white vanilla blue ribbons, Ascot Home Bargains. Oh, I didn't see them, I was in there today and I didn't see them. And the Lint Dark bar looks a lot like it might be an import. Lemon with a touch of ginger, sounds interesting. Oh, I'll have to keep an eye out then for those. I was in Home Bargains today, basically I didn't see those. So yeah, white vanilla blue ribbons. I have to keep an eye out for those then for sure. Definitely out for those. Maybe I'll have a trip this week, maybe around Friday or something like that, Thursday, Friday. Might do the rounds, try Morrison's and Co-op maybe, see if I can get the Yorkie at last and see if I can see those as well. Yeah, lemon touch of ginger does sound quite nice, that, doesn't it really? It does sound a nice one, does sound a good one. But yes, one I want to do a freeway review of is the Pepitas. Yes, Pepita, let's see, Pepita Caramel, regular and the strawberry one as well. So I want to try and get these done. And at some points, there we go, we've got 3 of them here. As I say, so I do want to, I've been meaning to get these done for a long time. The caramel, strawberry and regular. Milky, yes. Yeah, so as I say, want to get these done. I mean, you see these doing Home Bargains, places like that and things like this. And actually, a bit based on sort of like the sort of M&M's bar I did a few years back, or the Twix one. I think they still might still do those. Seems to be quite similar to them. And the Twix one being, it's got the caramel in here, but didn't, you know, this one's got the M&M affairs going on as well. Not official M&Ms, of course. So yes, hopefully I'll get them done. So they're just ones you see all the time in Home Bargains, aren't they, really? And I've had them before, and I'm quite sure they're pretty good. So they do deserve the review treatment. I think it's the gist of it. So there we go. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Ah, yes, this one. I'm sure I've not reviewed these before. This new Rocky Salted Caramel. Yeah, look at that. So this was a new one I saw. I think I saw this in Home Bargains or B&M, something like that. Maybe Poundland. Quite an exciting one, really. Yes. But yeah, Salted Caramel Rocky. So they do with the mint one, the orange one, the regular one, the caramel one. Do quite a few of them now. Salted Caramel. I say blue seems to be the colour of Salted Caramel as well, generally. Yeah, so there we go. So it should be an interesting one. I'm assuming she's going to be flavoured caramel on the top. I feel like the caramel ones were a bit disappointing, the regular caramel ones. I feel like they were just based a bit like the Twix caramel bar rather than the actual Rocky bar. Salted caramel flavoured shortcake biscuit topped with caramel and fully loaded or fully coated in milk chocolate. All right. So it does sound a very nice one for sure. Really does. Really does. Alright, let's have a see. And also, what else have we got? Yes, and they've got these ones as well. I don't think I've got a load of these nibbles, so I'm going to have to do a special of these as well. Honeycomb Choc Nibbles, limited edition. I've got loads of these now, so I must have got about 5 or 6 of them to do, so I'll have to do one all at once. I'm quite a big fan of these. Do like bars as well. They're quite sort of soft, like a really weird, like sort of ground up biscuit that's been sort of combined back again by being mixed with chocolate. So they're very strange. But these seem to be getting somewhere. It's like a UK, made in the UK. So there we go. There we are. So it's a honeycomb flavour one. So we've got tons of ingredients here, which is a bit worrying. But nonetheless, they do. No surprise. Looks like they've got palm oil in there as well underneath the flap. You can see. Yes, there you go, palm. All right. Was that palm? Yeah, sure it was, but yeah, couldn't quite. Yeah, okay. Alright, so lots of, yeah, I don't know, it seems to have a lot more ingredients than you'd think these, I don't know, so a bit worrying, but there we are. I only got some new caramelised biscuit chocolate digestives that seem to be new. Looks like their version of Biscoff, round the top with chocolate. Oh, very interesting, yeah, so they've got so many Biscoff products, haven't they, Aldi? They've got their own actual Biscoff knockoffs, I think, haven't they, and stuff like that, so yeah, interesting. I've still not seen that, that pistachio bar either. It's in, I think, Aldi or Lidl or both, so I might try and do the rounds there. We'll see. Interested in salted caramel Rocky bars. I thought they'd done that 10 years ago. I know. Better late than never, I guess. But yeah, very funny one, isn't it? I know. I'm sure they did a mint one not long ago as well. I'm sure that was relatively new. So they seem to be quite slow on getting anything out there, the Rocky bars. But it is an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, you would have thought it'd be quite a natural, easy thing to do when you've done the caramel one for so long. But yeah, an interesting one. So quite excited for those. Well, I do quite like Rocky bars, but as I say, they do seem to suffer from the you know, from the camera one just being having a different template than the regular one, and it was a bit disappointing when I saw it last time, I must say. So we'll see. Right, so I'm going through these quickly. Now I found these in Asda. It didn't seem like an Asda product. It seemed a bit more like something you'd find in Home Bargains or whatever. But fluffy mallow bars, lemon meringue flavoured mallow with a white chocolate flavour coating. White chocolate flavour coating, gluten free, no artificial colours. Alright, so fluffy mallow bars as well. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Rose, over they are. Lemon meringue flavoured mallow bars with white chocolate flavour coating. So white chocolate flavour. Usually just say like you know, like a white confectionery coating, don't they? But it says white chocolate flavour. So I'm assuming there's no actual white chocolate in there. Yeah, it keeps losing focus, but yeah, I can't see any. Alright. White compound coating, it says. Alright. So there we go. White compound coating. Lovely. Alright, so no idea what that is, but there we go. Alright, it's interesting. So I thought they sounded quite good. Are these super vegetarians, these ones? Gluten free. Does it say? Could be touch and go as to whether they are or not. Mallow. Beef gelatin, there you go. So not super vegetarians, these ones. So there we go. Beef gelatin. It does sound a bit horrible, doesn't it, when you hear about beef gelatin? It does sound a bit not the nicest of things, but there we go. Right, now Scotty's mentioned these for a long time. I managed to get into Tesco and got them. So the Reese's dipped peanuts. These will be an interesting one. I mean, will they have any? Because Reese's peanut butter is really down to the peanut, you know, the actual peanut butter, isn't it? So this one is just peanuts. Peanuts dipped in peanut butter, milk chocolate flavour coating. Okay, so it's got their peanut butter coating. Oh look, hang on, look, so yeah, it has two different kinds. Look, so you got the milk chocolate one and the sort of peanut butter one. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, so you could still get the Reese's experience. I see those mallow bars in Heron Foods, often one as random products in cheap shops. From not very well known brands. Yeah, and interesting. I was surprised to see it in Asda. You don't normally see that kind of thing in Asda. You know, you normally it's normally a Home Bargains B&M type fair, isn't it? Or you know, Heron, I guess. So I've never been into a Heron product place, a Heron shop. But yeah, it does. It seems a bit odd, really. I'm quite glad it's there though. But yeah, it does seem it's not. You know, normally, I'd say Asda don't sort of send to stock that kind of thing. But yeah, maybe they are doing now. It's an interesting one. Yeah, so. I don't know, we'll see if they like. Have you had them before, Andrew? What do you reckon if you have? They seem a bit random. I've got these ones as well. Yes, I don't know where I got these from, but these look very interesting as well. Yes, these Vimto jammy biscuit bars. Look at that. These do look a bit interesting. So they've got that same template. Must be like a stock middle, similar to what the Pepitas have got, really. You know, jammy biscuit bars. Real fruit juice, it says. 6-pack. Since 1908. So Vimto, obviously, those you don't know, it's that sort of cordial drink in the UK. Made with our secret recipe, it says. Alright, so with 50 grams. So very, quite interesting one. It's look very different than a lot of things. I quite like that they've got little crushed biscuit pieces or something on top as well. Yeah, decorated with butter biscuit crumb. So they do sound quite interesting, these ones. I'm quite excited for those. As I say, one of those, again, a bit random product. You never quite know what the quality is going to be like. But who actually makes it? I'm assuming is it actually, does it say have they outsourced it? So manufactured under license from Nichols PLC. I've never heard of them before. But it's got Light Body Ventures there, made in the EU for Light Body Ventures. Okay, so that's Finsbury or whatever. What else did they make? Light Body Ventures. They did all the Thornton stuff, didn't they? Okay. Yeah, Light Body. I think they're a Scottish company. I think I seem to remember Alan or Scotty saying in the past. Interesting one. Alright, so I've got plenty of other stuff as well. Managed to, yes, got these bigger mallowy stuff. It's got these Munch Mallow. Okay. Real white chocolate this time. Fluffy tea cakes encased in real white chocolate. Munchy since 1950. Alright, it's an interesting one. There you go. Look, I seem to have the tea cake wrapper there. Into tonics. Alright, it's struggling to focus in on these ones. Okay. Well, figure skating championships are about to be held in London. First Grand Prix in Silverstone and the Peak District. All right. Interesting. Is that some like thing from 1950 it's talking about? Oh yeah, it's the year 1950. Okay. There we go. So you can see my camera's struggling to focus in. This is why I was saying in one of my things I need a better one than this. It just struggles to focus in. It's really frustrating. But there we go. All right. So does it say what it's got in here? Suit vegetarians. Not sure. Well, hard to say. I do have my old magnifying glass, see if I can see here. Let's have a look. La, la. I can't see anything too quick in there. Normally it says quite, yeah, can't see anything. It doesn't say suits vegetarians anyway, so I could have just missed off the gelatin part. Gelling agents, blah, blah, blah. Not sure, maybe I'll have to find out in the actual review. I can't see anything too obvious straight away. Oh well, I'll have to find out in the actual review, I think. But yeah, there we go. Just enough. But yeah, interesting. Looks like quite a nice product anyway, so it should be quite good. Do you remember 10 years ago when when they did Tango Jaffa cakes? No, I don't remember those. I don't think they were basically Jaffa cakes, but branded as Tango. Exactly the same. Cadbury also did Jaffa cakes back then, which didn't taste like Cadbury. Yeah, I do remember those Cadbury Jaffa cakes. I do remember them. They're probably just a Milka rebrand, weren't it? Because Milka did Jaffa cakes as well. Interesting, although I don't know if Milka still do. Yeah, Tango Jaffa cakes. Yeah, I never had those, but they were just. I don't think I did anyway. I mean, I could have seen them. I've seen some Tango things, but. Yeah, I don't recall them. Interesting, that. Interesting. Just Tango branded. Exactly the same. But I take it they weren't made by McVitie's or Jacobs or whatever. But yeah, I do miss those Cadbury ones. It's a shame, but again, I think they're probably just Milka stuffs, weren't they? I did find these last week. Last Stash Watch, you'll see me doing a milkshake penguin bar. Now I've got the chocolate one, which the one with strawberries. I've got chocolate one this time as well, so I'll do a double one. So there was two of these. I only saw the strawberry one last time. But now we've got the chocolate one, so I'll do a double review of those. Thankfully, I found them not reviewed the other ones yet, so try and get them done at the same time. Hello there, Joe. Hello, good to see you. Happy Saturday, everyone. Yes, good to see you, Joe. How are you doing today? Yeah, nice Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice, relaxing one. Oh, yes, it's been quite a good week this week. I felt quite relaxed. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yes, I've got. All right, I've got two. I thought I'd seen them before. I bought these twice by accident at two different shops. So honeycomb twice. All right, so there we go. So I was worried I'd bought them twice, and I have. But I thought I'd bought them previously. All right, never mind. Well, so nearly the end of it. How are you doing, Joe, by the way? How's things go for you? Any nice treat action going on? Hopefully so. I've got a few wafer rolls to review. I've got the Snickers one as well now, so that's come out. So that's quite good. I thought I might do a full one where I've got the Twix. I think Milky Way maybe. I'm not sure. Galaxy Bounty, maybe this one. I'll do them all at once, I think. Try and get them all reviewed. Cadbury Jaffa Cakes were dark chocolate, but they weren't labelled as born for anything. They would just taste like regular Jaffa Cakes. The Tango ones were made by Huntley and Palmer's. Yeah, I see. Interesting that. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, but I can't remember the. I mean, I can't remember the. I remember the Milka ones. They were well. Yeah, that's true because the Milka ones were actually milk chocolate, weren't they? So yeah, interesting because dark Jaffa Cakes tend to be dark chocolate, don't they? But the Milka ones actually, at least some of them anyway, were milk chocolate. Interesting ones out. Huntley and Palmer's. Never heard of them before. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you again. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Joe. I'm not doing too bad. A nice week this week. Yeah, how are you doing? Everything going well? Oh, it's got a nice sunny day as well. Mowed the lawn today. I've done all my usual chores and things. Been out and about, stuff like that. But yeah, do you have Marmite where you are, Joe, by the way? I know you're in Brazil, so do you have let's see, sort of like a weird yeast extract? See, it's Marmite here. It's like a sort of weird spread. Very strange, you know. It's like a love it or hate it thing, and they play on that with the branding. I think you have Vegemite in Australia, so it's that kind of thing if you know what that is. But yeah, but we're nearly at the end, Joe. We're nearly at the end. To be honest with you, got through quite a few things today. I feel like I've probably had this before. I'm not sure. We've got the Cadbury Dream Marvelous Creations Raspberry. Yes, look at that. So I've got that to go through as well. Raspberry flavoured candy chips, raspberry flavoured jelly pieces, and popping candy in Dream white chocolate. So Dream still exists in Cadbury Australia, to where this is from, but I got it from B&M. So nice one there. Only a couple more to go. Only a couple more. Also got this, yes, the Cadbury Dairy Milk in mini eggs. So what if presumably they have inspired by mini eggs? It says. Presumably they do have mini eggs in Australia. Dairy Milk chocolate with egg-shaped candy coated chocolate beanies. Chocolate beanies. Interesting. Okay, that made me think it was like jelly pieces, but it's not. Yes. Interesting one. I know it, but I don't think we have it available here. Well, yeah, it's one of those. I think it's very. I don't know. It's an unusual thing. I think it is, Jav. To say, I'm not sure. I'm a big fan of it, but well, I've not had it for years. We have another thing as well, which is like beef spread or something. What was it? That's what's it called? Bovril or something like that. It's called. It's like a weird. I don't know. It's like a weird. It's like brown, but it looks black to look at it, and you can spread it on. I don't know. We had all sorts of weird things like that. I remember when I was young, we had chicken spread and stuff like this, which is very strange. We guess it's a bit like pate, but this Bovril stuff, I don't know. Very weird. I don't know. I think you can put it in a drink as well, can't you? That's the same thing. I don't know. I'm not. Anyway, it's something that's beyond me. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but it's very weird. And you can drink it. Yeah, you can drink it. You can spread it on stuff. I don't know, but it's very. I don't know. Mind you're very much into sort of meaty type stuff, Chow. So maybe you'd actually quite like it. I don't know, but it's not Bovril. Let's have a look. Bovril. Andrew will probably know about it. Bovril drink. Yeah, maybe it's just a drink, I don't know. Beefy drink, it's called. It says Bovril is a British brand of beef extract. Originated in 1886. It's a savoury spread and drink, there you go. Known for its rich, beefy flavour. Okay, you can use it in various ways as a hot drink, added water to the paste, a savoury spread on toast or crackers, a flavouring agent, soups and stews, or a beefy boost in burgers and other dishes. I mean, imagine that. So something that you can literally spread or have as a sort of like beef substitute, or you can drink it. I mean, goodness me, I don't know. It's beyond me. It's not something I would I would like to go near if I can help it. But it might be really nice. I don't know. But it's certainly I don't know. Bovril, yeah, Bovril. Goodness me, it comes like a jar. And it's like so dark brown it looks black. You know. Don't know. Not for me generally. All right. Yes, we did the mini eggs one. Yes, the last one today. Now I got this in two flavours. Well, not flavours, so two variants. Sometimes do this, of course. So you get, yes, this Dairy Milk Mars creation is Cola Fizz. Look at that. Cola flavoured jellies and fizzy candy chips and popping candy and dairy milk chocolate. And there you can get the small version as well, so I've got them both. Just in case, Cola Fizz, so there we go. So Marvelous Creation is still going strong in Australia. In UK, it used to be a big thing with lots of different types, but they've got rid of it just for one type, which is just jelly popping candy now, which is a real shame. I think two flavours existed for a while. What was it, on Rocky Mallow Road or something? But yeah, so they just got rid of that in the end and just had the one. So yeah, so there we go, guys. I think that's pretty much it for this week. Got quite a few in the stash there, as you can see. Crazy, really. Just hopefully I'll get through a lot of it. We shall see. We shall see. I'll do my best. Oh dear. Well, there we go. So what was the yes? I think it was probably just would you go for Marmite? Yes, wouldn't come within 10 feet, I think was the gist of it. Maybe I'll do Bovril next week. I have a feeling the results might be quite similar. But there we go. Marmite. Definitely a love it or hate it thing, I think, isn't it? And it's literally, what's the word? It's become a phrase, hasn't it, really? It's a Marmite sort of thing. Say whether you love it or hate it. I've noticed lots of products from Ireland on your channel. Is Ireland a hotspot for the market? Ireland? I'm not sure. Do you mean Australia? Do you mean, Jerry? A lot of Australia. Because basically you get a lot of imported stuff from Australia in one of the local shops. Basically, yeah. So that's why Ireland as well. You get some things. It's obviously quite close, but don't forget many things. I'm thinking maybe you mean Australia because that's one we do get quite a lot from. I don't know why it is, Joe, but for some reason there's lots of different things there, and we get them imported into a local shop. So yeah, lots of them, and so distinct and interesting. So yeah, but there's no. Other than that, you don't see them in any other shops. Just one particular shop seems to stock them. I don't know why that is. But I'm glad they do. Looking forward to having my first white Maltese in 11 years soon. Yeah, fingers crossed, Andrews. Did you say it's the end of next month? It'll be here before we know it, won't it, really? But yeah, not long to go. Yeah, hopefully it'll be. Hopefully, I'm sure you'll be happy with it. I'm sure it'll be as good as you remembered. Yeah, fingers crossed. Anyway, just hopefully it'll be here before. I was hoping to get our hands on it as well. I hate it when something comes out and you can't find it. Like I say, I've still not found that brownie Yorkie. Still need to find that, But it's just proving quite elusive for me at the moment, but hopefully I'll get there. It'll turn up eventually. But but I haven't seen it so far. But hopefully this week I'll do the rounds and see if I can find it. If they're still doing the dark Maltese, I might buy a bag of each and have a bit of milk, white and dark. Yeah, good, that's a good idea. Having milk, white and dark at the same time, that's a good idea. I haven't seen the dark ones, so I don't know. I know, well, it's typical if they don't do it, wouldn't it, really? But it'd be quite nice if they did have all three at once. That'd be pretty good. I wish they did that more often, really. I know they did with buttons. They had the Bourneville ones, the white chocolate ones, the Cadbury white ones, and the regular buttons. But I don't think I ever had them all at once, I don't think. I would have liked to try that as well. Yeah, honestly. Oh, there we go. Yes, well, there we are. So I guess, there we go. I'll tell you what, I'll just see if I can I don't know if I can end the goal. Can I end the goal? I don't think I can actually physically end it. I was going to see if I ended it, would it let me, I don't know. Let's have a look. Whoop. Yes, okay, no, all right. No, I can't, yeah, I can't change the thing for some reason. It's a bit of a pain, but there we go. Can't change the goal. So I don't know, yeah, I can't, I'll say it's not letting me do membership gifting for this month. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that, so very strange. So unless they've stopped that option somehow. But, oh well, never mind, we shall see, we shall see. But I can't seem to do it at the moment. As in the goal. Let's have a look, can I end it somehow? Yes, it won't let me end the goal either. But never mind. Anyway, there we go. All right. Well, maybe next week we'll see if we can do the membership gifting. Maybe it'll come back. But normally the option is always there. So it seems a bit strange that it's just not there at all. But I don't know. YouTube just doesn't make things simple at all. I don't know why that is. But there we go. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. And I can't stop the goal either for some reason, which is goodness me. Why is YouTube such a pain? I don't know. But there we are. All right. There we go. Anyway, well, there we go, guys. That's pretty much it for this week. Yeah, quite a lot of new branded stuff. Hope you've found some of those quite an interesting one. Thanks, Andrew, for all those. Yeah, white chocolate Maltesers. Let me know as soon as you found those, Andrew, where you find them from. Fingers crossed, be able to get some, give them a good review. But as I say, just have to keep my eye out for them. You know, I'm quite looking forward to us coming back. And as you say, if we can get all three of them at once, maybe I'll do a triple review at once. Maybe Malteser special. You know, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, well, great to see you all. Great to see you, Joe. Great to see you, Andrew, and everyone else, if I can speak, who's watching as well. Great to see you all also. Hope you're having a lovely day, lovely Saturday, and hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, and hope for some food for thought, literally, in the channel as well. So I'm going to try and get get these reviewed soon, I think. I've got loads of stuff in the backlog, though. I'll probably try and get my way through a few of those, just because of the fact that I had so much going on over Easter with just regular reviews and things. So we'll see. Got a bit of catching up to do. Hey, have a nice weekend then. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. Have a great one yourself as well. Yeah, have a great one too. Let me know how you get up to and what you get up to, things like this. I'll see you next week. It's always nice for Chocolate's return when they've been gone for so long. I know. I just wish it's just a shame they get rid of them in the first place, isn't it, really? But it's nice that they come back at least. Obviously, they realised them every other ways. And but quite why they got rid of some of them in the first place, I don't know. Because they've done so many random things, haven't they? Like they did the raspberry or strawberry Malteser biscuits, which is really random. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, just wish they. I said the Malteser buttons. They got rid of those as well. They were really nice. As I say, we talked about them last week in Look Back. Yeah, very strange. Very strange. And the size returns. Well, yeah. Let's hope they're not smaller. Yes, I know. That's the other thing. I mean, luckily Maltesers, they always seem to be a standard size, but whether there'll be less in the bag. Yeah. So as I say, but I guess they'll match what the existing Maltesers are if they've shrunk as well. So there is that at least. But they might have shrunk also. But you know, yeah. That would be a thing if there was even less than the regular ones, goodness me. But it wouldn't surprise me if they tried it, honestly. Oh dear. Alright, well, great to chat to you guys. Have a lovely weekend, as I say. And yeah, thanks for your comments and all your support. Massively appreciated. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.